Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, friends, foes, and felines to the ESL Australia Gears of War Major League. This is our second series of the day, our winners bracket final between the Boneyard Bandits and Incept eSports. What a series we saw first. So let's take a second to reflect. That was, of course, a 3-1 victory to the team of Incept. They played it well, they played it great, and now we'll see if they can do it again here against the Boneyard Bandits. Boneyard Bandits still yet to lose a series. They're 10-0 from the regular season. Their first match of the day is this one. We'll see if they can be defeated or if this is just going to continue their dominance. You see already the kills just lighting up COG right now. They've got 3 players alive up against the 1 player from the Incept squad, and that is going to be the man of Zeke. Unfortunately, he's going to get shut down, and that is going to be the first round to the Boneyard Bandits. And that is 3 kills for Jim there in that first round. Of course, for those who are a little bit unsure on who's who right now, Boneyard Bandits playing as a COG team, Jim, Gazelle, Virix, and Saya. And for the Incept squad, you saw them play last time, but it is Zeke, Willie, Bondi, and rest of the side. So a little bit of a different lineup this time around. DJ is not going to be that player. There's going to be one player not playing here in this one as well. Shots coming out over onto this boom shot side as we have Bondi and Virix trade each other right here. Saya is going to be assisting his teammate. Players coming up through the middle of the map there as well to try and assist. One player will get taken down. It's going to be rest side. Boom picked up there from Jim. He's going to take himself out in a little bit of a suicide squad. Also taking down Willie with him. Last one alive now is going to be Zeke. Once again, tries to fight his way in a 1v2, but it wasn't the most ideal situation in the world, let me put it that way, and he did for defeated the Boneyard Bandits. Go in the lead. I mean, they're 2-0 up right here. They are just playing on fire. This is the Boneyard Bandits. We know how to play, but we'll just see if they can continue it once again. We'll see right now with this Bondi and the squad of the Boneyard, of the Incept squad trying to put it up to Boneyard Bandits, but 2 of their players are unfortunately getting taken down already. Say's going to get dropped from the COG team though, and Gazelle going to be getting a nice flank there on one of the players from Incept. Unfortunately caught a little bit unaware, but either way they're going to be able to down each other, and we're going to have Jim going to be going to assist them right there. He's going to be able to pick up his, gives his teammate a little bit of a teabag there, and is going to be he's going to be trying to take the kill before his teammate takes it for him. 3-0 though, 5 kills for Jim, 4 kills for Saya, Gazelle and Virix on 2 and 1 as well, but they've been getting a lot of damage. I mean, look, 1 kill for Virix, but 3 downs for himself, and also 539 points there as well. We have this next round coming through and starting underway. We have Bondi. I'm looking at him specifically to make some plays. I look at him every round, but he gets taken down first, unfortunately enough. The spree of kills is just unbelievable, and the COG team, Boneyard Bandits, secure the first map quick smart 4-0 for themselves. I mean, that was, oh my gosh, absolutely crazy. Went just so quickly. It was, a 5-minute game. It did not go the way probably Incept were expecting, and I mean that is just quite unfortunate a little bit. But what can you do as we are going to be going into our second map straight away? It is going to be a war machine there for that one, but we'll just have to see how it will ultimately play out, I guess, with these guys. Let me know who you think will take it. Of course, the Boneyard Bandits definitely can be considered the favorites here for this one. Sides are most likely going to be swapping. No, it does seem like they might be staying the same. We saw this happen, I believe, in the first war machine, potentially there as well. Rest of the side haven't swapped that. There we go. They are going to be swapping eventually there in that one. Of course, it is going to be the Incept squad to choose that one over, as they are swapping over. So they are going to be COG team. Gives me more time to update my scoreboard and such to be able to reflect that correctly. And it is going to be a 1-0 to the squad of Boneyard Bandits, so definitely don't want to forget that one, as we are going to be good to go. Willie, Zeke, rest of the side, and Bondi taking Gazelle, Virix, Saya, and Jim. Let's get this game going. Map number 2 is the War Machine game, and we are going to be having this one starting up right now. It is great being, in all, I said this throughout the regular season there as well. I'll say it again, Gears of War, definitely, definitely great. Excels it's a close quarter combat. You know, it's a great game in itself. But what I love about it is the fact that we're playing on a dedicated host, the fact that we have a map cycle, so we don't have to keep backing out and into lobbies unless there is an issue, and we can get these games going as quick as possible with as little downtime as possible there as well. As we load into this this next map, you will see the side swap. So Incept now Cog, Boneyard Bandits now Locust there as well. Best of 5, so first to 3 at the moment. Boneyard Bandits are one map there, one map on their way to be able to make something happen for themselves. Also, we'll just have to see if this will work up to be a reality right now as well. Will this be the end of the overall Incept squad here? Will they just lose momentum from now? I mean, it was a dominant match. Remember, for those who just missed it, it was a 4-0 win for the Boneyard Bandits there on Mansion, which of course very, very close quarter, very, very fast and aggressive, and that is what the Boneyard Bandits excel at. Overall, I mean, overall, you see them just excel at Gears of War in general. They haven't lost the series yet, and I think that this proves exactly why. Swapping over between the players there as always. See a little bit of contest over in the middle of the map. Zeke's going to get taken down. Nade's going to be coming out from Bondi, though, to try and assist his teammates. We have, with Zeke getting taken down, Saya trying to bounce around there, with Bondi getting shot out full red from the side there as well. Players all over the Talkbow area just trying just really standing in the open, not really being too penalized for that one because of all the possession across the map that they do have. Now, they have this numbers advantage there as well. Bonnie's actually going to get taken down there from the side. I do believe Talkbow may be picked up to try and help this along. No, it doesn't really seem to matter because Jib is just going to be able to walk on there and be able to pick off that kill. West side also going to get taken down, which means Willie is going to be the last one alive for his team as he pushes on through. He's going to get taken half red. There we go, full red before anyone else even needs to come into the picture right there. And that is going to see the other guys 1-0 up right now. 1-0 in the lead here for this map. 1-0 in the series there as well. It is definitely still early days though. Incept, I believe they can make something happen, but the Boneyard Bandits just seemingly like they're just super strong right now. We'll just see if that continues to be the case. We do have the guys, from both teams going to be able to pick up these grenades. We have Jim going to be looking to throw the other grenades out there as well, as we do have both grenades out, and Jim's going to be able to pick off Willie. I believe that was with the first grenade over on the middle of the map. Second grenade out, though, this time from the opposing angle. Bondi going to be taking down Virix, and we are going to be having Saya actually backing out to the middle of the map right now. Second nade from Bondi will be looking to flush out. I believe it was Jim right there over on the other side of the map. It's actually going to stun him, but no player is going to have an opportunity to be able to push him. Rest side now pushing up through the middle of the map. We'll try to be watching all angles as Zeke gets taken out there by Saya. Saya's going to get taken out by Rest side. You saw that nice little train wreck there by him, but the sniper will take him down, and Jim will be able to clean up that kill. Bondi now last alive for his squad. I do believe there's a Talkbow in play. I believe there's a long shot in play. There's just, in general, pistols in play there as well. It's going to be a very bad time for him at the moment. I mean, no, sorry, I was incorrect. Talkbow is still on the map right there. And just Lancer shots going to be just put into play there from both these two remaining players from the Locust team to be able to increase their lead 2-0 here in this one. And once again, Jim going huge for his squad, 4 kills for himself, still yet to die. The same with Gazelle, and Gazelle having 2 kills and 3 downs for himself. Also, 3 out of 4 players in the Locust team having above 300 points. One nearly on 600 there as well, being a Jim for the opposing team of Incept. It seems like they're just having a little bit of a struggle there for themselves, as we have both nades picked up once again from both squads. We are going to be having these guys look to make something happen, look to make a play there for themselves, but it's all about what they can and can't do right now here in this one. We have Gazelle with the Lancer back over onto this long shot side. No one's going to be actually going for the long shot itself. Bondi going to get taken down there at the same time. We have Zeke getting under fire. We have players from the top of the map going to be across and down. That was going to be Jim who takes down Zeke, and Saya to clean him up. Last 2 players going to be Resticide and Willie, and you see Resticide just taken to full red. He's trying to go up and maybe assist his teammates, but now both his teammates going back into the spawn. You are going these players just pushing back over the spawn side, trying to hold whatever angle they can. And of course, 2 players alive. They're just going to stock up on these power weapons, of course, get that Talkbow, the explosive ordnance out in play, and we'll just have to really see how this is going to pan out, I suppose, in the end. as we look at what these guys will be able to do moving forward. Will they just wait for some more power moves? Will they wait for some more grenades? Or are they just going to be pushing balls to the wall, really, to be able to get this play forward? I mean, they got 4 players up against 2. They can easily outnumber them in terms of their just Nasher and Lancer capabilities there in terms of numbers alone. So we'll just see if they can they continue. What their plan is. There we go. So nades picked up, so he's going to be crossing across the map there as well. So they're playing the smarter option here because they don't want to lose any rounds. Jim already throwing some nades in, going to be able to take down the rest of the side. Second nades in from Vrix. Will they go in? Nope. He doesn't even need to bother putting them through because of the fact that, well, they didn't need to. He didn't want to take out his teammates accidentally. He's playing it smart, and that is going to be 3 rounds in the lead to the Boneyard Bandits. They seem on a complete other level right now, the Boneyard Bandits, so we'll see if this will change in this next round. Will we see a 4-round comeback? I mean, we nearly saw some huge plays in week 5 where it went all the way to a map 5 between these two teams. It just doesn't seem to be the same again, unfortunately, this time around. Players both picking up the nades here from both squads. The nades cross over to the middle of the map, over into the trenches. Good shot off from Zeke right there, over to Saya in the window, as we do have Bondi crossing up to the top to contest Jim. Now Verix over onto this middle side will be taking a little bit damage under, as we do solve across the players up to the fight up top. We have the grenade going to be thrown out to try and flush out Bondi, who's up the top of the map. I do believe that is. Verix going to get taken down there by Willie. So good numbers advantage there for them for the first time this entire map here, as Jim tries to win this 1v1 up top. He will be able to get that one, bringing it into a 3v2 situation. Now it's going to be Willie, it's going to be Zeke, and rest of the side up against Jim and Gazelle. Gazelle's just going to be bailing out of that long shot area. Talkbro is going to be picked up there by Zeke. Jim going to be up the top of the map there as well. Then our players onto the lower side of that one is going to be trying to get these shots off across the board. Will Gazelle actually push up on this one? Doesn't seem like he will. He's actually rotated to the top of the map there as well. So they're seeing which way is going to be the better suited way for them here as a team, as they try to push up to the player that was up the top. Rest of the side's actually going to get taken down. Zeke's there as well. He's going to be able to revive his teammate. Jim's going to be able to take down Zeke, and he's actually more bouncing up the top of the map there as well. Can he get the shot off? He needs to get the shot off, but the height advantage might be able to take him down right there. Jim's actually going to get taken down, but Gazelle's going to contest this one. Gazelle's going to be able to pick up the kill. Gazelle's full red at the moment, still being able to run away, as it's a 1v1 situation right here. It does is Gazelle taking on Willie. This could have just turned for the worst right now. Willie needs to win this 1v1. Good shot off there from Gazelle, but great shots from the Lancer to weaken Gazelle at the beginning of this contention right now, as Gazelle just trying to get the advantage right now across the map. He's going to be able to get a great shot off, but Willie with the cover shot to be able to take him down. Close, but not good enough. Boneyard Bandits lose their first round this entire series. And is this the start of a comeback? Of course, Jim 9-1 though. 9-1, finally saw his first death. Gazelle went absolutely huge there with Jim. They were able to make the plays that they needed. They were going absolutely huge, but it's all about if they can close up these rounds. I mean, they know if they can push up in their faces, they can make something happen. Both nades picked up from both squads, but Willie is going to be taken dangerously red right there, as we have Gazelle watching over to this long shot side. Zeke going to get taken out and blown up to pieces there from the grenade from Jim. Because we have Willie over in the middle of the map. He's going to be trying to get some pistol fire down, but as he tries to do so, he's also going to be taken down quite red as well. Bondi up the top of the map. He's going to be getting some great fire there, downing Virix. We're going to have Saya there to try and assist at the same time. He's going to be able to pick that one up. Saya might get taken down and now cleaned up, but Virix should be able to pick off this kill. No, he's going to try and trade covers and be taken down. This contestation needs to happen right here up top, as Jim needs to win this one, but no, he's not going to be able to do that either, as we do have Gazelle, last one alive for his squad. And he's going to be having that long shot in hand. Of course, with this one in mind, it is going to be 3-1 still with that one. He can still make a comeback for himself, but it is going to be incredibly difficult to be able to make those plays there for that one, as we do have the initial shot out coming down, coming low actually. Gazelle gets taken down there for that one, and we do have that round going in the favor of the Incept squad once again. So they're 2 rounds consecutively. Once again, these 2 rounds are the only rounds Boneyard's Bandits have lost this entire series, which is definitely a great thing so far. They swept the first map 4-0. So it's great to see Incept come back here. We have seen Incept come back 4 straight rounds in the week 5 match. I believe it was against the Boneyard Bandits, where they took out they were down 3-0 and come back 4-3. It might have even been on this map as well. I'm not entirely sure. Can't remember that one, but they have done it in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again. However, we need to rely on these first picks there. from the Incept squad to be able to make something happen right now for their body. Up top, he's actually going to be taken down there by a grenade. Unfortunately, the mantle was not the situation that he dreamed of. Saya is going to be taken down from the, I believe that's top of the map potentially, as we do have the rest of the side getting actually quite heavily shot at. There from that was Willie's going to get taken down. Zeke's also going to be chopped as rest of the side tries to support his teammate. They're all going to be cleaned up, and that last player alive is also going to be dropped out of a flurry of blood, a flurry of guts. We're going to be having that map go 4-2 in the favor of the Boneyard Bandits. They're going to be leading 4-2 right here in this series, and they are going to be your series leaders at the moment, of course, favorites in this competition so far. We are going to be moving into map number 3, and that is going to be Canals here in this one. I mean, with that Canals, these teams maybe potentially looking to swap sides once again to be able to make some plays. Maybe go on the COG team here for this one. I mean, I would personally be expecting for them to actually do that there as well. Select that overall COG choice, and of course Incept will then go Locust as well. But potentially the final map. I have faith in Incept though. I have faith that they can make something happen, and I think a lot of people watching will be thinking the same thing. I think they can make some plays if they put their mind to it, and I think if they worked on what they were doing really mid to late of that War Machine, and they can make some plays happen. But if they let Boneyard Bandits just play the games that they are just going to be playing themselves, that they're just going to be pushing forward aggressively themselves, that it's just not going to really work out for the Incept squad, and they'll be knocked into the loser bracket to face on GPP for a second time there in the losers bracket final, as we will see these players still just swapping sides on players, just quickly going for a bathroom break, and that will allow me a little bit of time to recap what this day is really all about. This is the Gears of War Major League Finals there by ESL Australia. Of course, these teams have been going head-to-head for the last 6 weeks, as they've been fighting it through, of course, through the regular season. Each team faces each team twice, and there is a total of 6 teams that were in the league this season, and we had matches on every Thursday night, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. time slots, most of the matches being broadcast there as well, and we were able to really see, the showcase, and see and showcase the skill of Gears of War in our region. Now, I'm still looking at these guys, and I'm looking at what can happen for these players moving forward. What will we see from these teams? I'm looking at Incept specifically because of what that we know they can be capable of, and what we know they have been lacking so far. We saw a 4-0 and a 4-2. They've been losing these contestants. They've been putting themselves in a little bit of a bad spot. They have been able to really close out these rounds. Now, what we can see though is that these squads really looking to be hungry to be able to take a win. Now, with this, when I say taking a win, I mean these guys want to be able to get in the money. To be able to get either $800 or $400. To do that, they need to place top 2 here in this competition, because this is the finals. This is the finals of the season. We're down to 3 teams. We're down to 3 matches, including this one. So we'll see if this will change moving forward right now into this next round. But I'm still looking. I'm still looking at these guys to make some plays. I think we're ready to go now. Gazelle, Virk, Sayer, and Jim taking on Willie, rest of the side, Zeke and Bondi, getting Canals underway here for this one. I'm going to be looking very, very strongly at the Boneyard Bandits to be able to potentially get a 3-0 sweep. As I mentioned, they haven't lost the series so far, but they have definitely lost maps on the board. Now, overall, just to give that a little bit of a recap, throughout the season, not including today's matches, you have had Boneyard Bandits 10-0 in terms of series count and 30-7 in terms of map lost. At the moment, it's 32-7 if you include today's matches, but that is absolutely crazy. Incept, on the other hand, not including today, is 7-3 in terms of series, and 25-13, including today, would be 25-15 there as well. They've played some great maps. They've played each other twice already, and Boneyard Bandits have both times been able to walk away through with it. The first time, I believe, was I want to say 3-0, but I'm not entirely sure. And the second one was a 3-2 there as well. However, this is not over just yet. We could see these guys potentially mix things up right now, and we'll see how this will pan out in the end. As players go over to this high side up first, we are going to be having the initial shots, but the initial power weapons go in the hands of the Locust team. Sniper and Torquebo both picked up by them. Saya going to be able to down rest the side right there, as we do have players looking to contest that one. Saya's going to also down Willie with being able to clean that one up. Verix is going to take out rest the side as he gets tagged there from the opposing team there at the same time. It is a 3v2 situation. Make that a 2v2. Jim's head is just going to skyrocket in the sky there, as we do have getting popped off there by the long shot player from the Incept squad. You see, of course, for those who may not be aware, Incept as the Locust team, Cog team as the Boneyard Bandits. There, right, for this one. Look at what these guys can do, what these guys are capable of, and what we could be seeing in this current round. I mean, we're slowing down a little bit. It's 2v2 situation. Saya and Gazelle taking on Zeke and Bondi. Both, all, not just both, all players very, very, very exceptional. Been playing for quite a while. Some Gears of War, you know, some back more than others. But we have some good shots there from Gazelle to get a huge double kill. I was expecting the first kill. I was expecting him to casually get taken down straight after that. But Gazelle used the meat from the previous player to be a little bit of a distraction, it seemed, and be able to walk away with that kill at the same time. I mean, what a double there for him to be able to secure themselves that first map on the board, as we will see what these guys can do. We will see these guys play it out. We will see Jim take down Bondi and Verix to be able to clean that kill up. Facing again over at this Torquebo side, Gazelle will actually fall, as we have a couple of pistol shots trying to watch over that angle. Zeke is not going to be too much help there with that angle, with that long shot, as we have those pistol shots still coming across. Nade is going to be picked up now from from the Cog team, as they get thrown out over to the Locust right now. It's going to be able to pick up Willie, actually. And we will have now that become a 3v2 situation. Actives up coming from the players of the Cog side, as you are going to be having Verix right now over onto this low side stairs. We have Saya and Jim up the top of the map there as well, as they push up over onto the high side angles, potentially going for a sniper rifle. Zeke over on his sniper bridge there as well, and the weapon slide was not what he was looking for right there, at least not that slide itself. He was going to get taken in. I'm not too sure if he realized that once he did it, or what, but he was taken down, and that was you know, not going to be the greatest thing in the world right there for that one. We have Boneyard Bandits. They're down. They've tied. You know, it's a 2v2, but anything can happen right here. As we have Zeke going to be taken out. We have some initial shots coming through as well. Last player alive is going to be Rusticide, as we do have the players looking to poke out from both directions right here of the pillar, as Rusticide takes down one, but he will be shot down there from Verix, and that is going to be a 2-0 lead for both the series and the map now in this execution on Canals, potentially looking to take another dominating victory. We have the Boneyard Bandits. Still, they could be close, they could be far. Who knows just now how this map will play out? I mean, if you have any predictions, let us know in the chat. Tweet on Twitter at ESL Australia, at Gao Oceania, at Mike's94. Let me know your thoughts here in this match. We have some initial shots with the Gazelle taken out, bleeding red right now, but Verix will down Bondi. He's going to get taken down in return there by Rusticide, and Verix will get cleaned up as Gazelle takes down Willie on the top of the mid-bridge. He's getting shot over in the back as Saya tries to try and keep him alive right now, as Saya and Jim both fall simultaneously, and Gazelle also falls there as well. So that is going to be another round lost to the Boneyard Bandits in this series. And I mean, so far they haven't wanted to drop a lot of them. You can still count them all in one hand right here, as you do have them only down 3 rounds this entire series. They won 4-0, they won 4-2, and now they lead 2-1 there as well. We'll see if this is going to be a bit of a difference maker here for Incept, as they look to catch back up here in the map and series, as they look to push through to this middle bridge. You have Rusticide over on the bottom middle block there. He will, you know, just getting a couple of active reloads up. Definitely looking to push through to this middle bridge side, and he's going to be going straight up there without too much contention. Going to have players there as well. Nades have been weapon slid right there, and it is going to be from the Locust team, as Verix does take down Bondi. Rotating across the map there as well over on the river will be 2v1 here, as it will be able to take down Gazelle. We have over on the middle bridge Zeke trying to fight one, and he's going to be able to take him down. There's going to be Jim that he was able to defeat and say he's going to be able to take down the rest of the side. Now shot over on this middle bridge. They need to be able to take this one. Virix going to be getting a couple of shots over in the back. Should be able to clean up this kill. No, he's going to miss one. No, he's still going to be able to pick up the kill now in the end. It's going to be a 1v1 situation. He pulls out the pistol, tries to get a couple of shots off. That player is just backing out of there as Virix will just rotate back to be able to have his sniper rifle out. No weapon slide there for Willie. Doesn't need it. No one has that opposing sniper in hand there as well, as Virix does still have his bare basics. He has the laser, he has the Nash up, but that is all he needs for this one. In this 1v1 situation, it is incredibly important for the Incept squad to be able to take this one. They don't want to be 3-1 down at any regard here in this match. But Virix, I'm still looking at him. I'm looking at what he can do. He's going to be contested right now from this player. He pulls out a good shot off for that first one, and it's all about being able to clean this one up right now. No one's really got too much damage on the board, but Virix will fall there. Good shot there by Willie to be able to clean that one up. 2-2 becomes the overall count there for themselves. And yeah, that becomes an even score for the first time this entire series. I see some life here from the Incept squad. They may have had a couple of good rounds here or there, but they haven't been able to at least catch back up here in a map as of yet. And we'll see if they can keep this going for themselves also. We have the initial shots come through, though, as we have Virix getting taken down. We have Gazelle also having some fire put across him. Jim's going to be able to down the rest of the side there, now cleaned up, as we have Bondi be able to get fire on both Gazelle and Jim as he cleans that one up. Willie and Bondi just putting some work into Sail. They're going to take him down also. Now Incept have the lead in a map for the first time this series. Great stuff there by them, but we'll just have to see if they can keep it going for themselves, if they can make something happen, if they can do some plays there for themselves. We'll just have to find out in the end, I suppose, as we do have these are the squad of the squad of Boneyard Bandits. They don't want to really lose a map just yet. They want to make sure they can get what they can in a dominant fashion. Gazelle, though, forced to push back a little bit. Say going to get taken down. This looks like a good Incept map right now. If they can keep it strong for themselves, of course, we are going to be having the shots there, downing Virix. And the last two alive, Jim and Gazelle. Gazelle's gone. Make that just Jim in a quest for a 1v4. I don't think he's going to be able to make it, but he takes down one, and he looks for his second. He's got some first good shot off, and it's all about getting a second now as well. A couple of panic shots coming through. He's still going to be able to pick off that kill in the end. Shots over in the back. He's got players behind, players in front there as well. Gets one good shot off, but he won't be able to clean that one up. But Incept are going to be able to take that map up. Greatly done there by them, as they are able to secure their first map on the board. That is going to be 4-2, the first map that they have lost all day long right now, the Boneyard Bandits. It's not going to be too pretty of a sight there for them. They definitely wanted to, I think, take it out 3-0. However, Clock Tower is going to be your next map, and of course, if needed, going to a gridlock. However, I just want to know, will it be going to a gridlock? Will we see Incept come back for at... 3 maps rather in a row? Will we seeing them continue their dominant spree on across the map there as well? I guess we just have to find out. However, I mean, these teams will be looking to potentially throw the teams off across the board there as well. So we will update the scores there for you as we do have, moving into Clock Tower right now for the next map in this series. Of course, once again, the winner will advance into the grand final. Not only do they get their top 2 position, but they have guaranteed themselves at least 400 Australian dollars. And I mean, the loser will be facing GPP down in the losers bracket. It is going to be a tough road ahead. This is our 3rd final match of the day. So after this, only 2 more matches remain here. We'll see if this is going to be a big difference maker right now, though, from these guys. We have the squad of Incept and Boneyard Bandits just swapping sides for a moment. Virix, Gazelle, Jim, and Sail locked in for the Locust team. Rest side, Zeke, Willie, and Bondi locked in for Incept. Let's get this show on the road as we go into the next map right now in this one. As you do see... I'm just looking at this and I'm like, okay, well, we have Boneyard Bandits, the down map. Incept can most definitely come back. We've seen them do it in the past. We've seen them take maps and maps straight, but they're up against a team that has a dominating performance, really, on a Clock Tower map. But I'm just going to be looking at in the previous standings. Let's see, the past match. the Incept versus Boneyard Bandits. They played Clock Tower, and it was actually a 4-3 that went in favor of Incept. I believe that was the round that they were down 3-0 and actually won 4-3, actually, if I am if I'm not mistaken. But scrolling through previous matches there as well, the Boneyard Bandits, I mean, they've taken on some interesting matches throughout their time here. Their first match that they took against these guys, actually never got to see a Clock Tower played because it was a map 5. It never got that far. It was a 3-1 victory to the team of Boneyard Bandits. So I guess we'll just have to see from that one scoreline we have with these teams playing head-to-head to see if that's going to really count to anything right there. As we have these teams initially pushing up, as we normally see, up the top of the map. We do have the initial shots coming down as Restside gets taken down early. We have the other shots will also down Jim, and Restside will fall for the second time. One more down, and he's out of there. As Verix will get taken through. We have some shots still coming. Look at them come across the top of this map right here. As we have Incept putting some good damage on. Zay is going to get taken down there as well. As we do have more players looking to contest this one as Willie tries to contest, but he's going to be maybe in a bad spot. No, it doesn't matter because he's going to be able to down Sayer right there and back into the jail side of this map, and we are going to be seeing what they can do here right now as they pick up the kills. Gazelle will get taken, leaving the last player alive to be no one because they all get taken down from this one, and we'll now just have to see what this can potentially do in this next round across the board here for this one, as we do see what they can do, what they can't do, what they want to do here in these matches. We have these players though, they're looking to get some kills on the board here early from the Locust team, but the COG team will strike back first, pushing over through the sandbags, and also getting the first down of the game is going to be Incept, but they've already dropped 2 players just like that. Bondi was actually going to take down Verix, and Jim also taking full red as well. Bondi's actually going to get taken down as well as Jim. So it's going to be a 1v2 situation. COG team going to be having the one, and Restside is going to be just trying to run like Forest right now as he tries to get out of there. He's going to have 2 players left to deal with though, and those 2 players are going to be deadly. It is going to be Sayer and Gazelle, the last ones alive for themselves right here for that, and we are going to really see what we can do in this next play, I suppose. I mean, with this with this first kill, this Restside's going to be able to take down Sayer. There's the kill of Gazelle as well. What just happened? Restside Boneyard Bandits, what were you thinking? That was not the way to go about it, but it is still a life being shown in from the Incept team. Can they make a play? Can they continue it along, force a game 5, and make something happen for themselves? I mean, the plan, the possibility is there, but can they make it happen? That is going to be the true question of the day here, as we do have, of course, these players just not wanting to get poked out early. They don't want to die early. Jim's going to be able to take down Zeke there as well. Verix is going to die, so it's going to be 3v3s. Another flank will come through, and Gazelle will take him down. It's 2v2 though, because Jim also got taken down. His body will now get cleaned up. Last man alive is going to be Willie. Willie's going to be over on the top of the sandbags there as well. Going to be getting a couple cross fire over onto the player in the top jail side as he goes into his own jail now to go over to the top of the stairs right here. As we do have the guys from Boneyard Bandits, hopefully not going to be able to throw, not going to throw another round out of the way, because I mean they were in a 2v1 situation as well. The rest of the side was able to clutch up. They pushed it very, very silly, and we are going to really see what these guys can do with this play. I mean, you see this initial, these initials. The nades being thrown, that's the word I was looking for. The boom now going to be picked up. First time I've seen a boom or clock tower in quite a few weeks actually being able to get picked up right now, as Gazelle tries to just get out of the way of fire right there as he wants to make an impact. He is taking quite red right there as he tries to push up through the map. He doesn't want to drop from that player, but no, he's still going to get taken down either way, as Gazelle will still get taken down, but revived and the boom thrown. That is going to be a 2-1 lead for the squad of Incept still, but Boneyard Bandits, they can still come back. Still plenty of time. This is map 4 here in the series, and this is the guys from the Incept squad in the lead in map, but not series, so they need this map for themselves, or they can kiss the winners bracket goodbye right there as the shots coming through. The Lancers, pistols. We have a player playing aggressive though over on this back pillar side, and that is going to be Jim with the assist of his teammates. They're able to get 2 downs and now going to be looking to clean these downs up there as well. That's players dropping. 4v2 situation. Make that a 3v1 as the last shot will get some pistol fire on. He's taken to extremely red quarters right there. And we'll see if he can make some plays. A 1v3, got a 1v2 last time. Why not up it? And that is going to be why he's going to get taken down, and that is going to explain a lot. As we have 2-2 being the current score count. I mean, tied back up right now in this series. I mean, in this game, in this map. Always tie up map with series and series with map, but it is okay because, I mean, like I said, these guys looking to make some impacts, looking to try and do what they can right now in this game. And I mean, I am still looking at these guys. Incept to still make a mark. We saw some life being breathed into them right there. But Gazelle going to be taken down. Saya taken down there as well. This is looking good for the Incept squad. Jim also taken down as we have Jim now getting cleaned up. So the numbers advantage to them. Virg's going to take down Willie though. Gazelle also dropped. Saya's going to be able to take down Body. Huge plays there by them as they were able to get that revive. Also, third player going to be taken down. Zeke dropped from the team of Incept. As Restside, last one alive, he's going to be taken down there as well. And that's going to be all she wrote. Boneyard Bandits take back the lead here as they lead 3-2. They are at match point here in the overall series. And this is the contestation point here for the Incept squad. They need 2 rounds to force a game 5 and stay alive. They lose 1 and they are out of here to try and fight their way through the losers bracket right there, as we are going to be seeing though these teams push through. They're over to their respective positions once again. 2 players on the corner, 1 player on the sandbags, 1 player back pillar. Say's going to get taken down early there as well, as we have Virx also getting taken down. We have Jim going to be looking to contest that one. Virx going to be taken down. Jim's going to be taken down there also. Looks like we're going to be going to a round 7 because Gazelle also gets cleaned up, and we are going to see their going to be seeing the 3-3 score count now. Round 7 being forced into play. Who's going to be taking this one out? Let's see what they can potentially do though. As you know, we have what we have the crucial thing in mind with these players. They don't want to lose this round. Except they have their whole series on the line right now to be able to keep winning this one. For the team of Boneyard Bandits, they just want to wrap this one up. They don't want to leave it to go down any further. I mean, we're going to be having the Boneyard Bandits having Jim taken down twice already. Shots out though as Willie and Virx and Saya get taken down. Body's going to be able to pick off 1. No, he's not. That's going to be 3 players down there for the team of Boneyard Bandits right now. As Gazelle's going to be the last one alive. No, he's going to get taken down also. That's going to be a 2-2. We're forcing into a game 5. And once again, the team of Incept just coming back through. It was 2-0 at one stage just a few minutes ago. And now it is oh my gosh, a game 5. Just want to flashback a little bit though. The last time I mentioned these guys played Clock Tower was in the matches on Thursday, and they were down 3-0, I believe. And I could be wrong with this, but they were down either way. They came back to win 4-3. What happened now? They were down. They came back to win 4-3. We're going to a game 5. It is going to be a gridlock here in this one, yeah, these guys, I mean, they are looking pretty impressive right here in this game. The Incept squad, they are looking to make a huge impact here in this one. The sides are going to be swapping though as well, and we are going to be having the Boneyard Bandits going to be over onto the Cog team, I do believe, with Incept going over to Locust. There is only 1 map remaining here in the series. The match of the day so far between these 2 teams, of course. Remember, not only if you win do you guarantee yourself a spot in the overall grand final. Make sure you get guaranteed money there on the board, but you also make sure that you have an advantage leading into the grand final. What I mean by this is that the grand final teams, whoever makes it back to the grand final from the losers bracket will be 2 best-of-5 series. The winners bracket team, the team that came from the winners bracket section of the tournament that has not been defeated yet, has to only win 1 series out of the 2. The team that comes back from the losers bracket, though, has to actually play and win both series across the board there as well. So I guess we'll just have to see how this will pan out. Waiting for just 2 players to take a quick swap there, Gazelle and rest aside, to get this one going for themselves there at the same time. It does seem like they're going to be looking to do that when they can, and it does seem like we are going to be good to go right there. Gazelle, Virk, Saya, and Jim taking on Zeke, Willie, Bondy, and rest aside. Let's go with Gridlock for map number 5. Of course, we haven't seen a fuel depot yet. I just thought it would be good to note, purely because they have both been banned so far in the map. The way the map vetoes work, by the way, for those curious, since there's a 6-map rotation, we have map number 1 banned by the away team, or the lower seeded team here, I guess, in this matchup, and then the higher seeded team would choose the first map, and then it alternates, of course, until you have no maps remaining, which in this case was a mansion, a war machine, a canals, a clock tower, and now a gridlock right there as well. I'm excited for this one. I hope you guys are also. This is the winners bracket final of this game, of this tournament. $1,200 on the line, 800 first, 400 second. Either way, you win this map, and you've guaranteed yourselves in the money here for this one as well. I mean, I just want to note, even though Boneyard Bandits have been taken to a 2-2 before, they have still yet to drop a series. So if Incept can pull this one through, they are making history in the making right here for this one. We'll just have to see how it'll pan out. You see right now, early on, the COG team, Boneyard Bandits, push over to this boom shot. Some Lancer shots coming out there as well. Bondi is going to get taken down over on this long shot tower, and we're going to be having him actually getting cleaned up there as well. Boob's still on the map right now as he gets weapon slid across. Willie's going to get taken down. Some more shots going to be coming out into play, and we're going to be having Willie on his last down right there. They're cleaned up, and rest side's going to be in a bad spot right now as he'll also get taken down there as well. We're going to be having Zeke, the last one alive, as he wraps back around to get some pistol shots on, trying to go for these headshots. Not going to be able to clean that one up, and Sal is just going to be pushing aggressively over into him, but Gazelle's just going to make him go boom, because that is the boom shot kill for them, and they take the first map here in the series right now. In this one, we are going to be having this next round starting on up, and I am still excited to see how this one will pan out, because you can't rule any of these teams out right now in this match, because they're just so equally, so skilled right now. Some mistakes are making on both parties, but I mean, these guys just looking to make a huge impact right here for this match. I mean, I'm looking at these guys and I'm like, well, they need to get that boom position. They need to get that map position there as well. I mean, Incept, they've done that. They've got the boom. They've got the long shot. They've got the overall numbers there as well. They're going to be not having the grenades, though, but it doesn't really matter because Willie's going to blow up Jim, who tries to go for them to Kingdom Kong, as Virk tries to push it up there as well. He's going to get slaughtered, as we do have the last player alive going to be Gazelle, and he's going to be in a very bad spot here. I mean, he was already red. He had no chance. He got taken down. That is going to even up the scoreline there as well. 1-1 here on the board. We do see these guys, we see these guys taking on each other, go round for round. It would be fitting for this to go to a round 7 there as well. However, you never know what is going to be happening right here for these matches. These teams definitely favourites, or rather all 3 teams definitely the best teams in our region so far, the teams that are left remaining here in this match. But there can only be one winner, and these teams looking to get whatever control they can get. Nades picked up here from the COG team as they're trying to push forward over onto the broken cars right now. We have Jim just bouncing around a little bit. Nade's going to be to no avail right here as he's going to get train wrecked. Zeke going to be taken down, as we do have that numbers down to the Incept squad. Bondi is going to be having this long shot. We have a contest. Let's see if we can find it over on the long shot tower. We have Zeke and one more player from the team of Incept still looking to make this play. We have Gazelle getting taken down also. Virk's going to be on this long shot tower, and they're still really just waiting. Is there going to be a player there? Is there not? Saya's going to get taken down from a great shot there by Bondi. We couldn't see it, but just to take a little bit of a reference point, he was in the corner of the clock tower there, and then we saw him just poke out, get a quick shot there on one, and just pop shot the absolute daylights out of that player. Virk's now going to be in a bad spot, but those boom shots seem to be even worse right there. There's one kill. The boom doesn't miss its mark this time, though, as we do have 2-1 become the count. We have these guys still looking to make an incredible start here to this one. Incept, they're looking to make history right now, and they are looking to close this one up. They're halfway there, but it's all about being able to finish this one through. Can they do it? Can they break the spree of the Boneyard Bandits? 10-0 their spree is, I might add. They haven't lost the series or season right now. They are undefeated. Jim, though, is going to get taken down right here as we have the initial shots looking to come through. But no, not going to be able to pick him off right there. You're going to be able to get a revive, but the boom is going to be picked up. Of course, that would have been because 3 players of the COG team over at that long shot tower. The last player over at the back have a burst tower. It's going to leave really an open boom for them to be able to pick up. Jim, while he might be rotating over, needs to make some quick, smart plays here for his team. I'm just trying to swap over to see if I can find that boom shot player. Let's see if I can really find him. That is going to be Wrestler's side. Who is going to be that last player, that player with the power weapons that needs to boss himself across the map. Still a 4v4 situation right here between these teams. And you're really looking where this map will have a turning point here in this game, because I mean we still have these guys, looking at an even playing field, 4v4, but the boom shot and the weapon possession and the map possession is in favor of Incept. But they're playing very, very hesitant at the moment because of course there's a sniper out for the opposing team's control. That's why they went 3 players over onto the overall the overall control of the map, but they don't want to poke out, they don't want to get their heads popped, but they have the muscle to be able to maneuver across the map. They don't want to let it to go into late game, because I don't think they'll be able to really muscle their way through unless they can get more power weapons on the board. Maybe a second boom shot. Maybe that's what they're going to be waiting for. As we're around the halfway point here in the round, we still see these players not really doing too much. They're just holding the fort. They're waiting for these power weapons and waiting for that boom shot. Incept do not want to make another move. They do not want to make a careless mistake. They have the lead. They want to count this one. They want to keep it counting. And they want to just entirely just be able to stop the opposing team from being able to make any plays. I mean, one more round for Incept. They bring them to a match point there as well, I might add, as well. But what can be noted is that we have another sniper on the board, this time for Bondi. And Bondi, we saw him go huge last tower, or rather we caught a glimpse of it in the corner of our screen. And there we go. Jim is going to be taken down. The boom shot picked up there from the Locust team is also 2 booms and a sniper. Not only that, but they took out the opposing team sniper there as well. And there's not going to be a good spot for the Boneyard Bandits. They need to mix something up. Maybe not this round, but the round's coming up there as well. But you still see these players. I mean, nades picked up as well. They've got power weapon control and dominance right here in this one. Gazelle's going to get taken out. There we go. He's going to get cleaned up also. Boom shot's not going to be able to pick up some kills, but it's going to definitely do some damage. There we go. It's going to be able to clean up Virixer as well. Last player alive is going to be Saya, and he's going to be in a bad spot. He's going to be taken down, and that is going to be Incept onto a match point. Match points here in this. I mean, it is so close here, back and forth. Incept were down 2 maps to 0, I might add, after getting 4-0'd and 4-1'd there in, 4-1 and 4-0 and 4-2'd there in the first 2 maps. They won 4-2, they won 4-3, and now can they close it out after this next round, or any of the few rounds that could be coming up next? Boomshot in control of the Locust team. Sniper in control of the COG team. We have these guys still fighting across the board. Rest of the side going to get taken down, though, as they look to clean that one up. We have, of course, these players. I'm not too sure who entirely had this boom shot, though. So if that was the boom player, that is not a great start there from them. No, it wasn't. Willie's the one with that boom shot, and he's going to be over onto the long shot tower. So it's a numbers advantage to the team of the Boneyard Bandits. However, you can't rule out that boom shot and how crucial that is across the board there as well. But the sniper is in the hands of Jim. He's going to be rotating across the board. He still has to make sure that he doesn't get blown up to pieces there from that boom shot player. Because that first boom just really, unfortunately, just put to complete waste right there. I mean, players shooting across the board does not leave you with a lot of accuracy across the board there as well. However, I mean, this round, it's at that point where you slow down a bit, you have the numbers advantage, but you don't want to make any mistakes, because Boneyard Bandits, they realize the situation that they're in. They may have not been into this situation much before, however, they understand it completely. They're down 3-1. They need every round. They can't make any mistakes, because if they do, they're knocked into the losers bracket and they'll be forced to take on the GPB squad. We'll just have to find out, though, I suppose, as this round is closing to an end. 2.5 minutes still to go in this one. We have the shots come out. They're trying to really bully their way across the map right now. Incept with that boom shot in their hand. I'm going to swap over to Willie, who has that boom shot rather in his hands, and he has one boom left for himself as well. He's going to be able to use that boom to be able to clean up Verix. So it's a 3v3 situation, but no more boom left on the other map here for this one, as we do have Willie going to be able to rotate back across. I'm not too sure if he actually picked up more boom ammo in that time or not. It seemed like it would have been a good opportunity to, and with that boom being out, I think he might have as well. Sniper going to be picked up as well by the Locust team. Incept having a great start here to this map. Does not seem like Gridlock is the other squad of Boneyard Bandits map right now, but also Boomshot does not seem to be the Incept players, Incept Willie's favorite weapon right there. One Boomshot left. It's a 3v2 situation. Gazelle in a bad spot as he tries to rotate up across the map. He's going to get taken down. That's going to be all she wrote. This could be history right now unless Saya can make a 1v3 a reality. The second boom just as wasteful as the first, as he is going to be taken down in a moment. That is it. Incept take the match 3-2. They make history and they defeat the Boneyard Bandits for the first time throughout this season. They have not lost in the past, and they have now fallen defeated there in this matchup. They are down and out 3-2. They were down though, Incept 2-0. They got the reverse sweep here in this match, and they just went absolutely on fire